The statements in this video have not been evaluated by the U.S. FDA. Statements and/or products mentioned in our videos are not intended to treat, diagnose, prevent, or cure any disease or illness. If you rely on this information to replace the advice of healthcare professionals, you assume all risks of your conduct. We are not responsible for errors, omissions, or your actions. Be a responsible adult.
Hi, Alan Weber again. Here to talk to you this time about purity in Stevioside. Now, when you see a packet like this, or something packed like this, well, this is sugar. However, some companies selling Stevioside will pack it in a package this size. How much Stevioside do you think you're actually getting in a packet like this? If you said 100%, you're wrong. If you said 1% Stevioside, 99% filler, you're absolutely 100% correct. Think about that for a minute. 99% filler. You're throwing your money away when you're buying a little packet for convenience like this. And when you make or when you buy the liquid concentrate, Stevia, or they'll call it Stevia concentrate, but actually it's Stevioside concentrate. And when you're buying that, what you're actually getting is 1 teaspoon of Stevioside and 3 tablespoons of water. You can mix it up yourself. You don't need to buy it. You don't need to pay somebody big bucks in order to mix up water and Stevioside for you. You can buy a little bottle, a Boston round bottle with an eyedropper, and make your own. And if you really need to, you want to make it the way they do, then you can add a couple of drops of vodka into there to act also as a purifier. Now, Jaja Stevioside, we've been selling Jaja Stevioside for 20 years. The facility that we deal with, that we have an interest in, is in China. And probably 90% of the production from that facility goes to Japan. If you're familiar with Japan, with getting food products into Japan, they are the strictest country in the world to get product in. We have never ever had a problem with our Stevioside getting it into Japan. That's because our product is pure. 100% pure. The extract is done and then it's packaged. So once the process is done, there's absolutely nothing added to it. Jaja Stevioside is actually the worldwide benchmark in quality and taste. It will give you a clean, sweet taste. There is nothing added. And as I say, Jaja Stevioside is, has been, and always will be 100% pure. Now, about August of 2014, we started getting some phone calls from people, which was very strange, for the questions they were asking. The question they were all asking is, have you changed your formula? And we couldn't understand what they were talking about, changing a formula. There is no formula. All it is we take the leaves, it goes into water, it gets soaked, and then it gets spray dried, which would be air drying. There is no chemical process involved. It's a very traditional process, and there's nothing added to it, and there's no formula to it. And on further questioning, they said, well, companies that we were buying our product from, they suddenly started adding maltodextrin to it. They started adding xylitol to it. By the way, xylitol was originally from birch, and now it's made with GMO corn. They also told us they were starting to add erythritol to it. And the reason why they were doing this is the FDA was making them add product to pure Stevioside. It's a bunch of nonsense. What had happened was these companies were selling product that was adulterated. They had additives in it, they had extenders, they had fillers in it, and they just were not telling you, their customer, what they were doing. The FDA did its job and cracked down on them for adding things and not declaring them. So suddenly they came up with a story that the FDA was making them add things to Stevioside. It doesn't. You can sell 100% pure Stevioside. Why would a company do that? Why would they start adding things to Stevioside? Because it's a heck of a lot cheaper to add maltodextrin than it is to have pure Stevioside. It's a heck of a lot cheaper to add erythritol or xylitol than it is to have pure Stevioside. They'll tell you it's for your convenience, but again, it's not. A sesame seed size of Stevioside gives you the same sweetening as this, or the same sweetening as this. Now, do you think this packet only has one sesame seed size in here of a serving? No, it doesn't. We suggest that what you do is come over to our website, http Emperor's Herbologist, EMPERORSHERBOLOGIST.com, and read up for yourself on Stevioside and Stevia. We have over 20 pages of information that's just waiting for you. And I think once you read it, it will help you to learn a little bit more, you'll be more aware, and you'll get a better understanding of who the shysters are and who's legitimate. Thank you.
The statements in this video have not been evaluated by the U.S. FDA. Statements and/or products mentioned in our videos are not intended to treat, diagnose, prevent, or cure any disease or illness. If you rely on this information to replace the advice of healthcare professionals, you assume all risks of your conduct. We are not responsible for errors, omissions, or your actions. Be a responsible adult.